have you been doing, I guess, since you got cut from the UFC after your last loss?
I've been good, man. Glad to be back on the show and catch up with you guys. Feel like it's been a while. But yeah, man, I've been just getting my life together. Really questioning, all the years that I put into the sport. But feeling good overall.
Mm-hmm. Have any promotions contacted you already, or is this your way of letting promotions know, hey, give me a holler, I'm ready?
Yeah, no. I was. What's the name of that? It's a Russian-based promotion. I think it's ACB.
There's ACB and FNG.
Yeah, the first one you said.
ACB.
Yeah, and I mean they're really cool. They were gonna take care of me, but like I told you, it wasn't in me. I felt like like I really just need to get my life in order. And then finally, now that I think that I've got the ball rolling in my life, now I've been training, so I'm ready to go out there, man, and start fighting, at a high level.
Look, here's the deal with the promotions outside of the UFC. There aren't that many that offer flyweight. Would you be willing to fight at bantamweight?
Yeah, I more than open to that. The whole thing with not being able to use IVs for that 125 cut, that's hell, man. And to be able to just step away from that for a second, that would be great.
Is there a particular organization out there that you would say, based on looking at them from the outside in, or maybe from other fighters that you've heard from, that you feel like would be a good fit for you?
Honestly, man, for a while, I've looked at Bellator since before I was even in the UFC. But like you said, they didn't have a 125 division. But I've had a couple buddies of mine that fought for them, and it's a really good promotion, man. From what I hear, they take really good care of their fighters, and nothing against the UFC, but I hear that Bellator really just shows a lot of appreciation for the people that are in it, and the fighters that are out there and performing.
You've taken fights on short notice before in the past. Should one of these promotions give you a call and say, Gianni, we have a spot, but it's a little bit of a short notice fight, would you go that route again? And if so, what would be like the cutoff on how many weeks you'd be willing to do that?
No, I couldn't do that. I felt like the UFC taught me that sometimes you have to be smart with the way you pick your fights, and the big fights will come. If you plan on doing this the long run, those fights will come eventually. It's just a matter about how you going on, man. Short time notice doesn't really allow me to give the performance that I know I can give.